I'm calling from Lenox Hill Hospital. You must come right away. Your son Jonathan was in a very serious accident. It was the call that every parent dreads getting in the middle of the night. For Frank Baumer, the rest of the conversation was a total blur. He and his wife Lisa rushed to the hospital. They were brought into the room where Jonathan was being operated on. Dr. Stuart Strauss, the neurological specialist, informed them of their son's prognosis. The pressure on his brain as a result of the accident caused severe swelling, and the CAT scan showed that there was bleeding as well. Frank held on to his hope, but Lisa was falling apart. The days came and went, and there was still no improvement. The days turned into weeks, and then weeks into months, and it became more and more apparent that Frank's hopes were nothing more than a desperate father's dream. 5 months since the accident, and there was still zero improvement. Jonathan's siblings began to discuss the idea of taking their brother off life support. Although their love for him was boundless, they knew that there was no hope. After speaking with the doctors, Frank was convinced that it was time to say goodbye to Jonathan. The following week, Lisa, Frank, and their children came to the hospital. One by one, they spent a few minutes saying their final goodbyes. Each of the children and their mother had their time alone with Jonathan, and then it was Frank's turn. He walked into the room as he had every single day for the past 5 months. He sat down next to his son's bedside and said, "Jonathan, I'm gonna hold your hand, and I need you to squeeze it if you can hear me, okay?" No response. "Jonathan, if you don't squeeze my hand, they're gonna pull the plug. I'm gonna ask you one last time, and then I'm gonna need to leave. If you can hear me, please squeeze my hand." Frank waited for what felt like an eternity, and still nothing. He slowly began to release his hand, and then suddenly, he felt it. He wasn't sure if it was real or was his mind playing tricks on him. "Jonathan, was that you?" He desperately pleaded for his son to do it again. Frank felt it, over and over again. It was a faint and slight squeeze, but it was real. He was responding. Frank frantically pressed the red button above his son's bed, with tears streaming down his cheeks. "Nurse! Doctor! He's responding! He's alive." 3 months later, a father who refused to give up hope wheeled his son out of Lenox Hill Hospital. All our lives, God waits patiently by our side, waiting for us to connect with him, to come close to him, to call out to him in our time of need.